Hello, it's Tanisha, Girl Meets Glass, and this is another episode of What's in the Bag. I'm gonna come up with a jingle because I don't like screaming like that, but I'm gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. Today, I'm here with my girl, Celi.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining me. How are you today?
Yes, I'm good. You know, it's always a good time when I'm with you, so we good.
What can we say? So, again, I'm in Paris, so Celi's in Paris. We happen to meet from an influencer. We happen to be at the same event.
Yes.
And then we got to talking and realized she lived a mere, 300 feet
Literally
away from
around
me?
the corner.
Yes, around the corner.
And not like I'm around the corner, literally around the corner.
No, like a for real around the corner.
You turn the corner
and
voila.
There you are right there. And it's crazy. We had never run into each other before, seen each other, anything. Things happen when they were supposed to happen.
They really did.
And then, we've been in each other's lives since then. And you've lived here how long?
It will be 5 years December.
So, wow.
It goes fast. It'll be 5 years in December.
It goes fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
And so what brought you to Paris?
For love. Amour, l'amour. So I actually got married. My husband is French. He's lived in the U.S. We met there, and he came back here. And so I said, okay, I'll come to Paris. So right after the wedding.
She said, I do.
I do. I said, I do.
And then she did.
And 2 suitcases, okay, packed up and came, and voila.
I love it when people come here. They're like, 1 bag, 2 suitcases, 2 suitcases in a backpack. I'm like, that's the way to do it.
That's the way. Because, listen.
And for work, you work for yourself, a company. You got a lot of things going on. A lot of irons in the fire. Is that the saying? A lot of spoons in the dish?
I don't know, actually. But
it's
there's a lot going on. I don't know to say, right.
You wear a lot of hats. Something like that.
Yes. So I work full-time. I've been working with the International Development Agency. My full-time, I always say, I'm really passionate about girls' education. So that's why I'm where I am. It's not as glamorous. I'm more in administrative operations. And then my other side is I'm actually a speaker. So from speaking at workshops, and I have a brand and a podcast that I'm going to be launching soon. I can't tell the name yet because I don't know. But I'm a creative. So I have to be creating something and using my gifts to empower mostly women. I love working with women. I love seeing them find their voice, own it, find their confidence, own it, and just elevate in everything.
And I can definitely say you helped me with that. Whenever I talk to you or just see your posts, I'm always like, yes, girl, put your shoulders back, get your crown together.
I'm like your hype girl, right? Girl, you got this.
I be in the mirror like, what would Celi do? Okay. Girl, you can do this. You can do this. And
yes.
And then I do it. So there's that.
I love it.
Do you find that people a lot of times talk about how Paris is so inspirational and they love it and, they can be really creative here? Do you find that Paris is helping you with your inspiration, your creativity, and how so?
It's funny. I feel Paris can help you and it can squash you. And I say that because I think when I first came, I had all these ideas and I was very ambitious. I'm going to do this. And then I felt the weight of administration, of the sort of culture shock of the mentality sometimes.
Paris will break you down.
Oh my gosh. And I was like, wait, I can't, I need to survive first. Okay, let me just survive and then think about everything else. And so in that sense, I think it can do both. But then there was a switch of perspective I had to go through where I had to realize, okay, Celi, I'm not in the same country anymore and I'm transitioning and I can't expect everything that worked where I was before to work the same here. So either I keep forcing things to be the way they were, or I need to be flexible and change. And so once I did that, I feel like I was able to open up more. But it inspires creativity. Yeah. I do love the fact that French, when they come to relaxation, they know how to balance work and play.
Yes.
They don't mix. I don't like that they close the store early, okay?
Because
when it says 10, stuff. Right, okay, that's when I'm like, but I get it. They're like, I'm not working past the time that I'm supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. And I do appreciate that. So I think it inspires, and it can also, you definitely have to be a hustler and a determined and go-getter, I think, to...
All of those things.
All those things.
Literally all of those things.
To make it.
Thinking of Paris, do you have a favorite building in Paris? Something that you see this building, you're like, okay. every time you see it, you just stop and you're like, wow, yeah, this is, yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like I don't have a building, and
Okay.
I do love walking around Paris. I feel like it's one of those cities you can walk and forget you're walking.
Yes.
Because the architecture is incredible, right? So Eiffel Tower, of course, it never gets old seeing the Eiffel Tower light up. But this may be strange. There's a hotel. Every time I pass by that hotel, it's oh my gosh, I just forgot the name of it.
What does it look like?
The Peninsula.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And I'm like, I'm going to be having my brunch up there with my girlfriends and oversee Paris. Okay. And I always say that every time I pass by there. And it's not the most glamorous building. It's just something about it when I pass by there.
And the idea of it.
And the idea of it. Yeah. And just inspiring myself like, girl, you can get there where you're going to be the guest at the Peninsula. And, voila.
And she said what she said.
I said what I said.
She said what she said. All right, let's get to the bag, okay?
Yes.
What's in the bag?
I think you might have to help assist out because my mic. Thank you. Okay.
All right. So Santé.
And then we swirl.
Now this one for Cede is a little different because Cede is not a big wine drinker. She drinks wine when she's around me because I know the type of wine that she likes, so I can pick out something good that she will appreciate. So we're just doing one for her. So this isn't a comparative. This is just I'm introducing her to something new. So with that in mind, swirl it, sniff. Ooh.
Oh, this, I wasn't expecting that. It's almost like a...
But while you think about it, we have some this or that's for you.
Okay.
I
don't taste yet? Oh,
early bird or night owl?
Oh, girl, I'm a night owl.
Sneakers or heels?
Why do we have to do this or that? Definitely, I'm in sneakers right now. You don't see them.
Right, I'm like, sneakers?
Sneakers, because I need to get around and I need to run and hustle, but I love a good heel.
Okay. All right, now what do you smell?
Okay, I think I smell caramel or... It almost reminds me of a... Y'all gonna see how much I don't know alcohol that much. Not a bourbon,
she
but
just knows what she likes.
Does bourbon smell like this? I feel like this smells like it's more of a whiskey kind of smell.
Okay. More alcohol-y.
Alcohol-y.
That's a professional term.
Yes. Caramel. I'm definitely getting caramel. Wow, I feel like mine's so boring. I'm like caramel and whiskey.
No. Also, there's a little nuttiness in here.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Almost a buttery.
Yeah, buttery, nutty
like
kind of.
Yeah. Okay.
Crepe or pancakes?
Oh my gosh, I'm a pancake girl. I love me crepe, but I need a good pancake. A little burnt around the edges.
It has to be burnt. It has to be burnt on the edges.
Yes, and
butter and syrup. Yes.
Yes.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
You're a tea girl.
I'm a tea girl.
Coffee with a little bit of milk. Okay. Let's taste this.
Okay. This is not what I normally would have picked up. And I like it.
Probably not.
I actually can drink this. Okay, so I don't know why I keep feeling I get that caramel butter taste.
Caramel, butter, like a butterscotch.
Yes.
Yeah, a little butterscotch.
Exactly.
Little butterscotchy kind of thing.
Yeah, like those little butterscotch candies, but with alcohol.
And if you all can see the color from here, it is like a, not brown, but like a goldenrod, burnt yellow kind of color.
It's pretty, actually.
And if you didn't know by our description, this is actually a dessert wine. So, on the sweeter side.
That's me. You know, I love my sweet. I like my wine sweet.
She likes her wines a little sweeter, so I wanted to, do that. So I'm telling you, I'm giving you a little hint before I fully open it up.
So I'm actually interested because I didn't know. I assumed that this color, this shows you how lack of what I know, was only like whiskeys and bourbons and things like that. I didn't know wine.
It can also look like this if it's fortified or if it has a bit of age on it.
Okay.
Okay.
And that I didn't know.
Hey, we are all here to learn, okay? Or to drink. I'm not sure which you're here for. Walk or metro?
Okay, I love walking. I love walking because you can actually see the city. It depends on. Metro is because I have to, right? Because I'm not about to walk 30 minutes. So,
and sometimes,
walking.
and sometimes I don't leave in enough time to walk.
Yeah.
So I have to take the metro. Yeah. Last one, calls or text?
Voice notes.
I was going to say, I know the answer.
Voice notes.
You are queen of voice notes. We'll leave 5 back to back. We'll leave 5 back to back.
I leave podcast messages.
Little mini podcast. That's why I'm waiting for your podcast. So I can just be like, yes, this. Put all those voice notes together and we got it. All right? Yes. We got it.
Voice notes.
All right. Let's reveal what is actually in the bag.
Okay.
This one is a little special.
Oh, Portugal.
It's from Portugal, and it's a licorice tinto style product of Portugal. 17.5% alcohol, so fortified, so a little bit higher than your regular wine. But it's a sweet wine made from Tinto Roriz, Castelão and Touriga Nacional. So you got the deep golden color, you got the toffee, butterscotch, nutty aromas, and this is something that if you want to pair it with dessert or cheese or nuts, because we said we got nutty tones. There is that. Well, Celi, thank you so much. Where can we find you? Because we want to listen to the podcast. Where do
you can find me. So the name I can't reveal yet, but if you go to all things, I've just actually updated my Instagram. So it's Celi Marie Touré. And
I'll put that in the comments too.
It's spelled different. And www.celimarieTouré.com.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you
for joining me for What's in the Bag. Hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and make sure you subscribe. Till next time.